Hello, Miramar. I'm Commissioner Alexandra P. Davis, and welcome to Commission Corner. For those of you joining me for the first time, this is an opportunity for me to connect with you, the residents, and keeping you informed about what's going on throughout the community. As always, I can be reached by phone, email, or social media, which can be seen on the screen below. Now we have an exciting segment today, as I have a few interesting guests joining me on the couch. So today we have Mecca Grima Marceling joining us on today's Commission Corner. Welcome, Mecca.
The one and only. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Fabulous.
So please introduce yourself to the community and let them know a bit about yourself and how you are involved in Haitian Heritage Month celebrations.
Okay. I'm involved in Haitian heritage celebrations throughout the year, not just in the month. But, it's an honor to showcase the culture in the month of May. So we celebrate 12 months out of the year anyway. But my name is Mecca Grimo Marcelin. I'm a teacher, advocate for, the culture. All cultures, really. I feel that culture is a foundation that people should have. You should know where you come from. You should have those special dishes. Culture is so, the language, tradition, historical value, so much that makes up a person. And when you know this information, as a teacher, I recognize that the intelligence, the self-esteem, the confidence comes about and you're actually able to achieve more. And so I found that the arts and culture have been a foundation to even promoting education.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you. And that's probably why nowadays everybody's going into whether it's ancestry.com
Right.
or any of those sites to kind of get a bit of culture, to find out where they came from and to do some research on their heritage. So I think we're ahead of the curve on that.
No, definitely we're ahead of the curve.
All right.
And I commend you guys for always celebrating and always making sure that with the Haitian demographics that we have in the city of Miramar, that we always make sure we give everybody that lives within the boundaries a little something, because, we're like a melting pot here.
Absolutely. And being the first Black Republic, it's so fitting for them to have a whole month.
Say it again,
celebrate.
Commissioner. Say it again, Commissioner.
The first Black Republic.
First Black Republic.
It's very
see.
fitting. Yes, absolutely. And so, speaking of that, and we just talked a bit about it, but why do you think it's so important for us to have this month of May to celebrate Haitian heritage and for it to be recognized throughout the United States?
Yeah, definitely recognized throughout the world. I think that the Haitian Revolution, the Haitian plight, was something that, was very instrumental in, expelling slavery throughout the world. So when we're talking about Black History Month and Black history and certain types of history, I think Haiti encompasses that and is the foundation. Nat Turner heard about the revolution in Haiti and became inspired to what happened here. And so I think that Haitian history has just been left out of the history books. And the narrative has been always told by someone else, not people of the culture. And so I think it's time to take charge and start really telling changing the narrative and really start speaking the truth and finding out with all the research that we've done to really promote our own culture, because we notice that this is not being told in the schools.
Absolutely. Well said. And being a teacher as you are, what advice would you give to kids who want to learn more? How can they immerse themselves into the Haitian culture, whether they're from Haitian descent or not? In the schools and with kids, what would you encourage the students to do and teachers to do, especially during this month?
Yeah, I would say that research is really, that's what I did. I never stopped learning. I always knew that knowledge was infinite, and that even if you get a piece of information, you always want to cross-examine that information. And then you want to talk to somebody that's maybe credible, maybe somebody that knows about history, and see if things match up. Never take things don't just Google something and think that that's the answer. So I would say just keep promoting the culture and the education. There's a lot of teachers that call me in the month of May that want to do different events at their schools, and they've been doing their due diligence, and they saw how important that Haitian history is in the scope of everything, even the academics. It's a lot of Haitian youth in South Dade, so I think that it is something that needs to be addressed, and we need to promote Haitian culture because it's something that we don't know too much about. And it's so colorful and it's so rich and it's so instrumental. You know, it's when I started finding out about my culture is when I started really finding purpose in my life.
Absolutely.
And so I want to do that for, you know, the youth. I want them to find their purpose sooner than later, because this world is forever revolving, and with technology, you know, we can't wait till we get in college or last year of high school to figure out what you want to be.
Right,
you know, we've always told our youth that don't rush, and still no rush, but we want you to be the best that you can be. And if you can get a head start on some of these relevant trades that are out here in careers, then you can get a jump on it.
Absolutely. And you know, I myself, most folks would know that I was born in London, but I was raised in Jamaica. And that really was an eye-opener for me.
Right.
Just going back to the birth of your parents and grandparents and getting immersed in that culture. But unfortunately, many of us can't do that. Many students and children can't go back to the home of their ancestors to learn about the culture. And that's why it's so important for us to have it here in the United States, so they learn about it, even though they may not have ever set foot on their island nation of Haiti. So thank you for all that you do. For folks, you know that on May 21st, we're having that Haitian Heritage event, and you are going to be our MC.
I'm hosting, guys, so make sure you come out May 21st.
Yep. And we're going to have, of course, Mecca, Weedem Zoes, Nubaz, WID, and so much more as we celebrate Haitian Heritage Month. Thank you so much for joining me here on Commission Corner, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much. Sak passe, nak boule.
Aye. Hello, Randy. Welcome to Commission Corner.
Hi, Commissioner Davis. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Please introduce yourself to the community and let them know what you do with us here in the city of Miramar.
Okay, my name's Randy Cross. I'm the Human Resources Director. I've been here about 20 years with the city.
Wow, nice longevity here. All right, so please educate the residents about our up-and-coming job and education fair, what it is, when it is, and so on.
So we're having a job fair like Commissioner Davis has hosted for many years in the past. It's Thursday, May 26th. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And we're going to have around 60 vendors there. They're going to be mostly businesses, but also a lot of the education centers that are here in the city, like FIU, DeVry, some of the other major universities in the area are also going to be attending. So there will be an area of the fair that's designed for those that are interested in looking at career development or getting into a career pathway that ends in a degree. And there's also going to be a lot of large companies that are here that are looking for applicants and candidates to turn in applications, interview on the spot. Wow. Some of the companies will have signing bonuses.
Nice.
They're in a couple of areas. We have law enforcement, so we'll have the FBI, Broward Sheriff's Office, our own Miramar Police Department, some security also, security services. The airlines are going to have some companies there, like Spirit Airlines. We'll have Amazon. Seminole Hard Rock is also going to be there. They have a lot of positions that are coming open for the summer.
Nice.
So it's a wide range of business opportunities.
Absolutely. And I know the city itself, we have a youth apprenticeship program, we have internships. Hopefully, you know, folks can come and they can have an array of opportunities. Also, I know we'll be having Career Source Broward. They will be helping folks in terms of resume building and so on.
Right. So what will happen is, as a candidate arrives at the job fair, they'll first be in a 15-minute or so introduction where Broward, Career Source Broward is going to be doing little vignettes, and they're going to give you tips on how to interview, what to put on your resume, things that the businesses are looking to hear when you sit and interview with them. They'll also they'll review your resume to give you pointers on how to improve that. And then you'll move into the job fair where you'll get to meet with each of the different vendors and colleges.
Perfect. Now, as opposed to last year, I know we had a hybrid. We had virtual and in person. So how is it different this year? What can businesses expect if they come through as the vendors, and attendees expect?
So it's fully on-site this year. So everyone will be able to come in to the site. We're going to have it mapped out in the banquet hall and in the foyer for the cultural center.
Okay.
And there'll be it'll be set up into sections. So the education area will be one area where we'll have all of the universities and colleges, and we'll do it by industry. So as you come through, you'll have an opportunity to go to each of the different industry areas and meet with the businesses and the candidates.
Lovely. Thank you so much. And again, we will be having this event on Thursday, May 26th, right here at 2300 Civic Center Place from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So thank you so much, Randy, for coming on Commission Corner with me today and explaining to our residents and businesses about our job and education fair.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. As you see, folks, the city of Miramar is the place to be. Until next time, this is your Commissioner, Alexandra P. Davis. Always putting you first keeps us first.